Bro, I don't know what the twisted ladder structure of DNA is. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a know it all because I'm not. I'm a decoder. This guy died, though, okay? The twisted ladder structure of DNA is a double helix where two strands of nucleotides twist around each other. The sides of the ladder are formed by a sugar phosphate backbone, and the rungs are made of paired nitrogenous bases, adenine A with thymine T, and cytosine C with guanine G. These two strands are anti-parallel, meaning they run in opposite directions and are held together by hydrogen bonds between the bases. Huh? Hey, look. What is the twisted ladder structure of DNA for slow people? Explain. Come on. A double helix. I don't know, man. Where are the images? But this guy died, okay? So look, you see right here, DNA structure, whatever, right? So was this a shady character? I don't know. I mean, look at what they look at what they say right away in this article. James Watson, co-discoverer of the double helix shape of DNA, has died at age 97. Look, they say right here, he's had offensive remarks and he's been condemned. Look, he said black people are less intelligent than white people. See that right there? I don't know what he's basing on. I don't know what he's basing that on. I have no idea. And I'm not a scientist. So I don't know, but that they tell us that right away. I guess he was just 24 with this breakthrough or whatever, this DNA structure thingy turned him into a hollowed figure in the world of science for decades. Here he is right here. You see, he's born on the 6th, dead on the 6th. Different different months though. James Dewey Watson, American molecular blah 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 biologist, geneticist, and zoologist. In 1953, co-authored with Francis Crick the academic paper in Nature proposing the double helix structure of the DNA molecule. Well, we can at least do this, right? We know there's something shady going on with the DNA for sure. What is DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid is the molecule that contains the genetic code for all living organisms. That is interesting, isn't it? Directing how they develop, function, and reproduce. See, it's so confusing. They're doing that, there's some kind of shadiness involved. There has to be, right? But this is easy because I don't get all scientific with my decodes. No volume on this one, huh? That's wild. No volume on that video. Well, maybe we'll get back to that. That was weird, huh? So look at this. Man, I told you. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to pull up that video where I mentioned this. It's probably too late now, but you can check the Dick Cheney video I did, decoding his death. And I told you the Skull and Bones numbers expect to see all four Skull and Bones numbers in the base ciphers hit in that video. He was the vice president during 9/11. And Dick Cheney, right? So, look, I told you it's going to hit, and it does. Skull and Bones has the 202 like James, Dewey, Watson. I wonder if DNA is associated with bones and skull as in the body. I don't know. Maybe that's possible. Skull and Bones, they say, is this secret society out of Yale. George Bush Jr., his father, a member, a couple other notable people. Maybe a few more than a couple. Uh, but yeah, George Bush Jr., president during 9/11, Dick Cheney, the vice president during that time. And you see Skull and Bones has 202 like James, Dewey, Watson. This is amazing, okay? Because when you think of James D. Watson, it may take a decoder, but as a decoder, I can say we think of Deshaun Watson, football player, quarterback. His birthday is the 14th day of the ninth month, 149. Skull and Bones in the ordinal cipher equals 149. Isn't that amazing? Deshaun Watson, as we're showing James D. Watson, and you think of Deshaun Watson. Middle name Dewey has the D like Deshaun. Isn't that amazing? 149 equals Skull and Bones, ABC 123. Deshaun Watson's birthday, the 14th day of the ninth month. As I'm decoding James D. Watson, and you can see vice president equals 149 with that Dick Cheney connection. Look at that, man. This is like just going to be simple since I don't really know half of whatever the hell they're trying to tell us about this guy. But I know it's connected here, and I'm showing it one more time, and I'm backing it up with facts here based on the language. Remember Vice President 76? Skull and Bones equals 76? George Bush Jr.'s birthday, 76. Right? And you see again right there, Skull and Bones 202, like Vice President. Okay? So Vice President equals 202 as well as James Dewey Watson to go with the Skull and Bones connection. Did you not notice already? You may not have. Again, that's why I'm here. Look at how his name is James. Makes me think of LeBron James. The Akron, Ohio boy drafted by Cleveland. Deshaun Watson. Cleveland Browns. Okay, so you get the James connection. Hey, you know what? Is he still on Cleveland? I don't know. They're definitely holding him back. He should be great. But it's not in his script to be great. And that's like a low-key racism thing. I ain't gonna lie. Think about it. Cam Newton, his career was like just destroyed. Remember the connection with Huey P. Newton, Black Panthers, Carolina Panthers. Remember RG3, started off all great, and then they destroyed his career. Deshaun Watson, they're not letting him shine as part of his script. That's amazing, though, with that LeBron connection, because the 149, Deshaun Watson birthday, that's Jimmy Butler's birthday. And Jimmy Butler, there's something going on with the DNA with him and Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan is connected to LeBron James. He looks just like MJ. That's why they give him the wild hair, so to kind of distract from the face. I don't think they're going to come out with a bald Jimmy Butler. They're trying to distract Look, he's got the damn 23 on his jersey. He was drafted by the Bulls. He's got the 149 birthday. Come on, man. See what I'm saying? He's got the 149 birthday. Butler. He even has the B like Bulls. And, I said, ooh, you know what? Isn't Jimmy, I think Jimmy is an alternate name for James as well. Come on, man. Jimmy Jordan. Oh, look, there's actually people named Jimmy Jordan. Stupid, huh? Right? This, if you're new out there, don't be overwhelmed. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What was I saying? Jimmy is an alternate name for James as well. And remember James Jordan, Michael Jordan's dad? Not a coincidence he's no longer with us. Is Jimmy an alternate name for James? Yes. Isn't that amazing? And they give us another Jimmy there, Jimmy Carter. This stuff's all scripted, okay? You see it right there. Come on. James Jordan. Don't forget about that. Got James Jordan right there. It's all scripted. Ron DeSantis' birthday. DeSantis has that same birthday. There's probably some connections there. I didn't really look into it. Republican Party. Remember Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Republicans buy shoes too. Republicans buy sneakers too. Come on, right? He's got the red with the Bulls like Republican red. You think we're playing here? Not so much. Not so much playing over here. So that one video didn't want to work. Do you like that? I don't know if Deshaun still plays. Deshaun Watson? Is he still on Cleveland? You like that Cleveland connection? It's even the Browns, like low-key racism again. No logo. It's just like a helmet. Derek Deshaun Watson. Oh, I forgot he was drafted by the Texans. They just destroyed his career, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did. The Browns are about to tell us who is responsible for what? The destruction of Deshaun Watson. I don't care what they say. Injured, blah, 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 blah. Whatever they say, it's all scripted for him to fail. But he should be amazing, right? And you'll have other like white quarterbacks who are all protected, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Like I don't care about stats or the script. I'll take like Deshaun Watson in a real football league. I'll take Lamar Jackson in a real football league. I'll take Cam Newton in a real football league. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about race. They're just better in real football. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Right? That's my opinion. So it's the script, man. So here's dude. He's old. He kind of looks like somebody else on the world stage. Man, he looks hideous. Age 97, no longer with us. Watson shared a 62 Nobel Prize with Francis Crick and Maurice Wilkins for discovering the of DNA. DNA. There's a lot of science stuff here with this guy. As soon as I end it, I'm going to see something amazing in there, but there's no way I'm going through all of that. So he had some harsh things to say about blacks, I guess. What did James D. Watson say about black people? Was he known for anything else? He might have said something about slavery, too. Let's see. Primarily known for his controversial racist statements regarding the intelligence of people of African descent. If he might know something that we don't know as far as science, correct? So I just so you can know, I have an unbiased opinion here. If he is a scientist and he actually knows something about that that's true, would that mean that he would be a racist if he pointed it out? So that's a fine line, isn't it? So you can see how I'm unbiased. I'm mixed race over here. If you look at me, I might look Mexican, which I am half Mexican. I'm also connected to Canada, and there's some Irish and just some plain old white person in me as well. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Not specifically about the historical practice of slavery itself. He has never been noted for making direct, prominent statements. I mean, the first thing you bring up almost is his comments about that. So it's like trying to stir the pot, are we? Right? So we can put like racist over here too and racism. Double helix DNA molecule does equal 42. Double helix or DNA helix, DNA, whatever I said, does have that 42 like slavery. You see that right there? And the N word. Look, DNA molecule 42 right there. I'm not going to go all deep on that, but it's, I put that in there, DNA molecule, because it was a part of the story. And you could see I didn't enter a lot there. And there may be some other stuff in there as well. You know what I'm saying? So let me put racist and racism just to see what happens. It doesn't mean it's going to land or anything, but let's just put it in there. Racism. I don't see anything there. Racist. Watson's got 92 and 70 like racist. And you just saw what the article said, didn't you? Okay. You see that? Racist has 70 and 92, and it says racist statements. See that right there? It's one of the first things they mention in the article. Okay? So, if you didn't know, these articles are pumped out by the language. It's like a lottery where it connects with other things by the language and the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, his character, they're saying, was kind of racist. Well, you can see how racist syncs up with Watson. You know what I mean? And isn't there like a project, like the Watts Project, right? Los Angeles, California, right? And that's possible. Look at that neighborhood, looks pretty bad. And it's possibly affiliated with black people. Is there a high percentage of black people in the Watts Project? See what I'm saying? The stuff is with the language. JJ Watt is probably connected as well. The football player and his brother TJ no longer has a high percentage of black. Okay, it says has a significant black minority population. Does that make sense? Significant black minority population. Am I saying that wrong? Oh, Latino Hispanic. Okay. But I remember, I think I watched some black affiliated movies back in the day. I thought were, they were showing, not, I mean, I'm not saying you have to be a certain race to live there, but maybe like Menace to Society or something like that. I remember seeing it in movies back in the day. But anyways, JJ Watt, and we're just talking, the dude's last name is Watson. JJ Watt has the 322 birthday. We're talking about Skull and Bones. Bam. JJ Watt has the 322 birthday right there. And that's the number affiliated with Skull and Bones. Look at that right there. Bam. Skull and Bones 322 is their number. Founded in 1832. That's what they're telling us. You go look for yourself. Look at that. Watson and JJ Watt has the damn 322 birthday. He played for the Texans like Deshaun Watson. What are we doing here? He played for the Texans as well as Deshaun Watson was drafted by the Texans. Come on, man. Look at that right there. That's how you do an organic decode. Undeniable. Call it cocky if I don't care what you call it. There's his brother TJ. TJ born in 94. His brother. Remember, World Trade Center equals 94. And that's a number that's been popping up lately. Was it 94 days after the Rudy Giuliani birthday he got in a car crash? He was mayor during 9/11. World Trade Center, 94. Remember, this is connected to Dick Cheney, vice president during 9/11. Isn't that amazing how I bring stuff up? I show you the script. We catch the script and we add on to the script. Check that out. Isn't that absolutely incredible? It's like I don't even need to. That 97 probably hits somewhere. I just don't feel the need to try to search it out. If you find anything, let me know. James Watson, co-discoverer of the double-helix shape of DNA, has died at age 97. More than likely, I mispronounced a few words in there. Bam! Shout out to y'all. Until next time.